Hello, fellow traveller.
Oh, good morning. I was literally about to disturb you in your room.
Hello, fellow traveller.
What's the date today, Mother? Do you know?
Iceland!
That's not a date, that's a place. But we'll take it.
It's such a date.
Well, it's the 16th and it's currently 9:30 in the morning and we're getting ready.
I'm getting ready at 9:30 in the freaking morning.
We're going to be doing that like the next 2 days in a row as well.
Shut up.
Oh no, actually no, it's even early on Friday.
Don't tell me.
We're going to be up at like 6 in the morning.
Just let me enjoy it. Just let me enjoy it, dude.
So, I'm going to get ready. She's having a shower, I've just had a shower. Oh my god, it's a wild cookie. Hello. Room's a shithole, but it's fine, because it's all shit that needs putting away.
Just make sure you got your passport.
Man, them, got it.
You're showered, I'm showered. I'm brushing teeth.
I need a belt on because these jeans are falling down. What are you going to do for yourself, like the next 3...
Video.
Okay, never mind.
Not my holiday, not my
Okay,
video.
never mind. I was going to ask what you're going to do with yourself for the next 3 days, but, you know.
Sleep.
Sleep.
No.
Yeah. I wouldn't sleep if, you know.
Yeah.
She can't hear us, it's fine. So yeah, goodbye.
0. And you went for 4. For 4.
zeros.
For 4.
Rah!
Yeah, that was
There's the
fun.
cat. Mum's just poured Coke all over the floor. And had
Because
to change
that's
the
what I
pants.
do.
Yes, sir.
Where are we going, Lex?
Iceland!
Where are we flying to?
T2, Manchester. Wait, where are we flying to?
Where are we flying to?
Fleckuvik.
Flicky bits.
Is it Flickuvik? Yeah.
Reykjavik.
Fleckuvik, yeah.
And then we're getting on a coach to...
It's- Flicky beans.
Flicky
Let's
bits.
reflect a bit. What?
Reflect a bit. What?
Flicky bits and wrecky bits.
Can't wait
I'm
to
not going to
Reykjavik.
be able to remember that now. Why have you done that to my brain?
We're flying to Fleckuvik
Fleckuvik.
so that we can go Reykjavik.
We're flying there, so
We
can
fly
wreck it.
Fleckuvik so we can wreck a Vic.
Flicky bits and wrecky bits.
So yeah, right,
Flecky
let's
bit,
go now.
flecky bits,
It's 25
flecky
past
bit.
11. Let's go.
Doesn't care.
Down.
Because you told me you didn't care.
We are here. We are now here at the airport. It is 10 to 12, so we can now drop the bag off. It's going to be the first thing we do. Any final words, ladies and gentlemen?
We're going to Iceland.
I'm not.
Dad was like, I got a bed to myself.
Lex, are you enjoying being my carer so far?
Amazing.
I'm here. I'm safe. I could have just turned that. He's got me to the checkout safe. We've just got to land the plane. And we will be in Reykjavik in 4 hours. We better be there in 4 hours. Yeah. Alright.
I won't be a sec.
I actually just started a video myself, funnily enough. Can't take pictures. Right, we're on. 20 past 2. How did you find that?
Smooth. Can't wait to get there.
Not too bad. I wish we're sitting at the very back row.
Wish they'd have put us on at the back.
Yeah, or they should have at least told us the better place to go if you needed assistance.
Rather than start at the front of the plane.
Yeah, so we started at the front, we had to work our way back to the entire back. So I had to go up and down like twice.
To sort the wheelchair out, yeah.
The guy, I didn't tell you by the way. So the guy that was stood there waiting to take it, he was like, I started like folding it up and he went, thank God you did that. I went, thank God you came and why? I went, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing with this thing. I wouldn't have even folded it down. I was like, you get used to it eventually. He was like, yeah, people give me prams and stuff. I went, yeah, I have no idea what to do with a pram. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I was never good with prams.
No,
I
no.
knew what were little.
But anyway, that was fun. Right, people are about to get off any second now. It is currently 20 past 5 now.
-8.
It's 1 degrees, but it says on the light it feels like -8. We've both just like raced to get our jackets on because we're by the back door. That's literally the back door there, and it's cold, man. But we're
Alex
here.
is cold. Alex was doubting the cold. Alex is
No, I knew it'd be cold, but I didn't have anything on but my t-shirt, and I froze my bollocks off the moment the door got opened. So now we need to get a coach down to Reykjavik,
Okay.
and then
Okay, I'll tell her.
let's go.
Oh,
She doubts me.
Thank you. Thanks.
Don't doubt the boy that travels. Right, to... I don't actually know what time it is. Oh, there we go. It is currently 6:06. We've got our onto a fly bus.
We're on the coach ready to go to Reykjavik.
Yeah. And I'm convinced it'll take us straight to Hotel Fron. Mum thinks it'll take us to the bus stop, bus station, then from the bus station we'll find out what happens.
Either way, we're fine.
Yeah, my hair's not that bad actually.
Hair looks lovely.
Yeah, it's not too bad. But yeah, how are you feeling?
Happy. Excited.
Yeah. Ask me again in 2 hours, I'll be happy.
Missing your dad.
No. Imagine.
I know it's not been long, but it's like 5 weeks now for me.
Yeah, literally. Goodbye. Sorry, my phone just wants to be a spaz.
And this is Alex preparing my leg thing. As much as he blows in, he sucks back out when he laughs. So it's taking us a little while.
Not Belfast anymore.
Well, if you blew into it instead of sucking out of it, it might work better.
Don't put my finger there so it doesn't...
You've sorted one part out of it, but you keep using a lung to blow out and blow in. You're not even using a lung full. He got me into our bougie room with our open door that opens up onto our own balcony because it's a suite. It's a suite. And Alexa at the beds before we got any videos of it.
Unfortunately, I just threw all the shit on it.
Alex, how's Reykjavik? And again, you're wasting air. You're wasting air, man.
I'm going to faint before I fucking finish this. How's Dad do it?
And he's asthmatic.
Mum.
And he's COPDs. Just leave the breathing outwards. Don't, you're sucking. I can hear you sucking.
I'm not sucking, breathing in from my nose.
That's done. Don't do it too much. That's perfect. Thank you.
Essentially, this is such a weird way of doing food. It's pasta served in tinfoil.
Wow.
A mixture of nature and nurture, both of injury. It's a recipe for disaster. Anyway, for 2.5 seconds.
Right, Mum's gonna rest for a little bit. It's currently 10 to 10 in the morning. Iceland is so peaceful right now, bro. Honestly, like, it's so calm. In front of me, if I zoom in, there's the ocean, which I think I'm gonna head down there and walk along it for a little bit. It's so quiet this morning though, it's so peaceful. This Irish bar looked really good yesterday, so we said we might jump in there at some point, but I think yesterday might have been St. Paddy's Day, either yesterday or today. So we're going to go to the seafront, walk down there, because I don't want to do too much of the city centre, because Mum wants to do, I want to do most of it for the first time with Mum. It's definitely a different experience doing it with a wheelchair, that's for sure. It's definitely a different experience, but in all fairness, the city itself is very disabled friendly. So far we've not had any issues, only at like really small tight corners and stuff like that, but like in the restaurant and for breakfast and stuff. But actually walking like along the roads and stuff, it's to be fair, been simple. It's not a hassle at all, to be fair. I think I definitely would recommend it. As so far, I would be recommending it to someone that is disabled to come travel here, because even travelling, if you can get on a coach, then you can enjoy Iceland. Well, Reykjavik as it stands. So we're gonna go find something to do for an hour, and yeah, that's the plan. So this is my first morning in Iceland. I've gone for a nice little stroll in the morning. The sun is actually cutting in my eyes, that's why I'm squinting. There we go, that's probably a better angle. This is my view. Along the seafront, it's an absolutely amazing view, but also you can get yourself a free street map, which one means you can have it as a backup in case you don't end up having your phone on you, but also makes for a great souvenir.
Okay, you can just start with her.
For your sake, your seatbelt will remain fastened throughout the show.
So we just finished up. I had basically my own private tour because no one else showed up. I had a 10:15 show. The show was brilliant actually. It recommends that you can't do it if you're pregnant or got back issues, and I can understand why. The reason I can understand that is because when you get on your seat, you have to put a seatbelt on, and your seatbelt can't come off until the end of the show pretty much. You get lifted up, you get dropped, you then you get hot air and cold air blowing in your face depending on what part of the show that you're in. But overall it was a good experience in 15 minutes. It cost me just over £18. I don't know what that was in krona. It was like 2,000 something, but worth coming to. So we've just done a volcano experience. I'll probably put the video that I'm going to put on TikTok. I've probably put it in the video, but we just did the volcano experience. I'm walking along the dock here, just because it's very peaceful to be fair. It's a nice view. The ocean is very, very calm today. It's lovely. I can't wait to jump in it at some point. Pardon me. Yep, that will be very fun. Hopefully I can actually do that. But we're just going to walk on gate. I think we're going to turn the left at the end here to just kind of swoop back into the city centre. I don't want to do too much without my mum, but like that volcano experience is something that she wouldn't have been able to do because you got to do steps, and when you actually get on your seat it drops you, lifts you, and it actually recommends if you have back problems or if you're pregnant that you can't do it anyway. But it was something she wouldn't be able to do, so I've done it. But anything we can do together I don't want to do without her. But some nice buildings around here though. I did try and wander a bit through that building because there's a few different things. I think it had a theatre and an auditorium there. But yeah, I'm glad I couldn't get any videos in there because I was the only person. If they had cameras in there, they just spot me straight away using my camera. It wasn't like I could hide it. But yeah, I'm going to walk around a bit more and then, yeah, hopefully get back. I'm going to call her actually, see where she's up to. This is me getting the first view of the church. Just turned the corner and it's literally a front centre view, isn't it? Look at that.
Okay.
Right now, just whenever. Rolls best.
I'm currently walking up to the Blue Lagoon.
Damned if you don't.
Look at this for a view.
The sun actually looks so perfect, doesn't it? Like on the camera.
It doesn't look like a sun.
I feel like on the camera it looks more.
It looks amazing.
Obvious.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like that in real life.
No.
I'll look a little bit.
Just looks like a light blur.
My loneliness, in the second that you walked in.
Looking. You can just see a little bit of smoke from up there. Poof, poof. Me and you will just steal that piece of smoke. Poof.
Someone's just smoking, that's all.
A lot. There's a vape shop.
Hey, no, have you heard about the one in Glasgow?
No, I haven't.
A vape shop burnt down.
The Blue
Hey,
Lagoon.
that's the sort of videos I need.
The Blue Lagoon.
I'm not gonna lie, if we paid...
That's the little cafe, and we are going here.
You're not gonna hear your voice. I'm gonna
Okay.
mute it all.
So yeah, that's the cafe part. But they're really nice. Look at that.
I'm seeing
We are going here.
Oh wow. This looks amazing.
Just, doesn't it?
Wow. Please wait till you see it. Amazing.
Hello.
Okay. Table 2. Can I take your...
Can you put... Oh, they're yours, aren't they?
Here you go.
Look at my son, the little
Yeah.
gentleman.
Do you know what? You can't take that off.
Wow.
Wow, it looks nice, isn't it?
It is really nice in here. Hmm? Hmm? Look at the view though.
Amazing.
Mum cannot cook bread.
For future Wally, that is butter with mixed with clotted cream. For future reference, Graham, this is called... What was it called?
Who's Graham?
Sorry. For future reference, Alex, this is... What's it called?
Langoustine.
Langoustine soup. Something fishy.
Hmm? Thank you.
You can go to the second one, it's right at the other.
Put my gloves in your pockets because of my coat.
So let's get you folks in there. Yeah, that's all live cams, yeah.
Wow.
So different places around the world where these things are.
I can't actually see you on the video.
I know you can't. I was like, no.
Good, glad to hear it. Can everybody hear me clearly? Gas and a lot of ash. Unfortunately for all of us here, we don't have enough lava, ice, or pressure for that to occur, so instead we will just see little mini explosions in the form of bubbles. And if you happen to the sound for a purpose, it protects them from the immense heat of the lava as he's pouring it into the showroom and from the lava furnace that we use to melt our lava. In fact,
Lava Show.
we saw
requirement to keep room for infrastructure due to its convenient location.
Steam and bubbles out through the lava. And the lava flows over an edge as wind blows on it. These very thin filaments form, called Pele's hair. And Pele is the goddess of volcanoes in Hawaii. And geologists love these because they're super rare in nature. They may form easily, but they break up just as easily in the chaotic environments of volcanic eruptions. In Icelandic, we call these Norðnahaur, or witch's hair. And you can see why as the lava falls and cools very quickly into these thin hair-like filaments. And apply pressure. Let's pretend we're a glacier out in the wild. And shocker, we have some bubbles. But now notice the bubbles are staying and getting bigger. That's because the lava has changed texture. When lava loses heat, it becomes very viscous, very sticky, and does not want to flow anymore. When I put pressure on the ice block, I'm pushing the steam from the lava-ice interaction inside. So the steam is a gas, so it wants to escape. So it's going to push through until it finds a weakness. However, the lava becomes very, very thin. It becomes solid very, very quickly. As you see here and here. But on the inside, not so solid, but also not so liquid. It is quite viscous because it has been losing heat. Now, where I drop the ice, that's definitely solid. Over here, it's somewhat solid. I cannot break through the top, but it is squishy. Let's pick it up. Okay. I can do this because all the lava in this room is one solid piece on the outside. The lava is solid, it forms a crust. It protects the lava on the inside, keeps it hot, keeps it molten, and keeps the channel flexible. So I can lift it up without actually breaking it apart. And you can see it keeps this funky shape because the cooler air from your broom has come underneath the lava, cooled it more, and made it more solid. So let's do it here, why not? But you'll see it's not as molten this time because it had even seconds more to lose some heat, become more viscous, become less molten. Now, again, wobbly little shape because it is hot enough. Like glass, and it looks like glass because it is volcanic glass. Volcanic because it comes from lava. And glass forms when lava becomes solid.
I'm so glad. Yeah, the video was like that. Yeah, I'm so. That video had me like pumped up, man. The Viking.
Okay, so I'm going to play you a very quick video, just a couple of minutes, to show you what we did with our lava and how we melt it. When that video is over, just please grab all your things, including your drinks. And my co-host Ian will meet you to take over, tell you a little bit more about the furnace.
Live before your eyes. But have you ever wondered how we melted?
Repurposed to fit our needs here. And yeah, a few things.
How does the composition of the lava change as it's being reheated and reheated
Yeah.
and reheated?
Thank you. Okay.
Merry Christmas.
And the bag, please, yes.
So we've come here to the big glass building. We're going to go to the... Oh, I need to turn this around. Can't turn it around while it's... There we go, I'm recording now. I did
We're
that.
here at the Icelandic Reykjavik Symphony Orchestra building. which is pretty amazing.
It's fucking massive. It would be cool if we could see like an opera room, you know, like opera theatre. It would be quite cool.
It's just nice to sat here with hot chocolates, warming up after the lava show.
It's definitely made.
It's amazing.
It's definitely made out of that. I just stopped videoing. So it doesn't
that
look
is a
good,
good hot chocolate.
but it's very rich and very dark and very bitter.
Really rich.
Ooh, hair's on fleek. If you want to swap it,
Yeah.
On fleek anymore.
There we go. Right, go for it.
Let's go.
We're finally coming up to the massive church. Alex is making dreams come true.
I love people when they see wheelchairs, they're just like moving to the side. It's like they walk towards you and at the last second move out of the way. It's like, you have such a fucking spaz. Just walk.
We can't find the Rainbow Road.
That's a bit of nothing. Yes.
I think we're on the wrong street, but we're coming up towards that.
Oh wow. Easy, bro. I don't think the camera's picking it up. Ow, it's so painful, bro. Fucking hell. This is rough, man. This is terrible. I'm literally walking backwards right now. Oh, it's calmed down now, thank God. I've literally had to turn around and stop walking because of how bad it actually got. Ooh. The weather here in Iceland, man, is actually no joke. From a wonder, I genuinely did not think I'd be able to watch this game. But we're here, it's free to watch. I actually think it's women's football. It's saying that it was men's flash plus men's women training, but guys for like bags and stuff. So I wonder to see where we're actually at. See, it says that there, but I feel like if this is a training facility, then I have a feeling that I probably shouldn't go in, but I might go for a little wander in there. I want to see what it looks like from over here, because I'm seeing a lot of guys show up in all fairness, so I'm going to see what does it look like over here. See if it looks any different. See if there's like a main entrance. So it's technically that there. So I want to see, because there's nothing. So from Google Maps, they told me that that one there was for this game. Well, no, not for this game, but this is where SR Reykjavik played. Only I was then staring at the fact that there's a second stadium next to it. That's the National Stadium. And then I turn around and see that behind me. So I'm just going for a little wander now to see. I talked to a couple of Icelandic guys they really did not seem like they were asked about talking to me, in all fairness. Yeah, so I'm just going to walk around and see what's actually about, and yeah, go watch a game. I don't know if I'm supposed to be there. I've actually got a second. Wow. Wow, look at that. Full trophy cabinet. And there's then another one over there. That's awesome, that one, isn't it? I'm basically just waiting to see do I get kicked out or not. But I should probably leave it off. That is snow. Look at the state, absolutely state, and the game's just kicked off too. Absolutely mental how like the camera isn't even picking up half of that. Ooh. Oh. It's a goal. I can't believe I caught that on camera, mate. Please save that in chat. I can sense a goal. Maybe I can't sense a goal. And not even like a minute later, SR Reykjavik violate off on the board, and it was a shot from about 25 yards out. Fair play. I think they've just made it 6-1. I wasn't looking. I was seeing the video, sent me a message. Is that going to turn to 6-1? Yes? No? Yeah, 6-1. And they've made it 6-2. They have scored. It was a really well worked ball, cut back, and then from about probably penalty spot, slots it into the left hand corner quite nicely, to be fair. And now 6-2, which, considering it's 4-0 at half time, I think they'd be happy to be on the scoreboard at least twice this half. And moments later, the goalkeeper was caught off his line, and from about 40 yards out, someone shot into an open net, and it is now 7-2. And then it was 8-2. A really good off the post goal too, to be fair. But mate, oh, that's rough. And just like that, first game in Iceland comes to an end. 8-2 is the scoreline. Some really good goals, some questionable defending and goalkeeping, but it's over. The away team come away victorious. We'll go on to the next round, and it ends 8-2. I found a subway in Iceland, but more importantly, found it. It is actually that road we walked on earlier, yesterday. It's just at the very bottom of that road, rather than it being at the top. Foot me, I'm knackered now. Yeah, we found it. This is where you got your buns from. The Rainbow Road starts where that van in the distance is. Comes here, ends there. But yeah, so we were on the right road. It's just, the Rainbow Road itself is only about fucking 20 yards maybe, something like that. But that's the church. So the main road is literally about a 10-second walk that way. Actually, if I zoom in, it's literally, that's the main entrance. It's this corner, and it's here. So it is outside, but it's not far. I will ask about prices and try it like that. So this is the sort of view you get where plane gets cancelled. You're in a different city that you've not spent the entire trip in, and this is what the sort of view end up having. literally game. Without that.
The river ride. That was one of Charlotte's favorites. I've been.
Wow. Oh, I'm walking this out. Oh my god. It's so bad. I literally can't see a fucking thing. Wild, bro. I can't believe it. It's fine. Oh, actually, I think it's worth it. Right, I'm going to try and go this way.
It's breakfast.
Land.
Yeah, but look on your video, he vlogs all his travels for when he's old. Where's
No, you do it at the end when you get to another country, when you get back home. There we go, both in the shot. So it's been about a month, but we didn't make a clip on when we actually left. Well, not Reykjavik, Keflavik technically.
because we technically went to the wrong gate because they had that many missed flights to make up for.
Yeah, so we're making a video now so that we don't forget the last day, because it was an absolute clusterfuck of a day. So we woke. So the day before, I don't actually know if I've got a clip of the night before. Night before, we watched Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah.
I went downstairs and called Dad for about an hour because we couldn't leave the airport. Oh, sorry, we couldn't leave the hotel because of the weather, which I think I did get a clip, so it will be in the video. So I had to eat some random dodgy ass fucking buffet
Pork
food.
schnitzel.
Yeah, pork schnitzel that had been out,
Chopped up.
that hadn't been heated up.
No.
They'd been left
Plain
in...
rice and fish fingers that have been chopped up.
Nah, they did so they changed it like throughout the day. And when I got there, they had pork schnitzels. None of this was heated up either. Like it was just kind of left in like bain maries that had no heat to them.
And obviously this should have been we should have been on the way home.
Yeah, we should have been going home. We went on the... What day did we actually go on now? Yeah, because I was supposed to be working on the Saturday, so we came home on the Saturday, but we were supposed to come home on the Friday, pretty sure. So we get to the air, so we ended up getting to the hotel. It took a while to actually get in.
Because you had to go to this specific hotel that EasyJet had paid
Yeah,
for.
it said, here's the options, and there was one option.
And for anyone that goes to Keflavik, there's not a lot of hotel options there anyway. It's such a small place.
I actually walked around it. There's nothing there. Like, there's... Don't get me wrong, there looked like there was like a burger place where you could get takeout, which was like something I didn't see the entire time in Iceland, like in Reykjavik. So that morning, we got up, we had breakfast. You've got a clip of breakfast, I'm pretty sure that you had scrambled eggs, didn't you?
Yeah, while looking at we were lucky enough the night before, even though the hotel was packed, because I was in a wheelchair, they sort of secretly came over and said, we've got a room because someone's cancelled. We can give you to a room now with a bed in it. So we sort of...
Yeah, and then that morning, we didn't know if we were going to get our transfers paid for us because Mum spent, what was it,
£108 for us to get from Reykjavik to Keflavik.
I'm going to forget about this, but I actually got my travel compensation. I got 40 quid in the end after excess.
I looked into getting mine and my excess was 150. I was not getting that money back.
It's worth looking at them.
It was worth looking at it, definitely.
Yeah.
It'll make me question what kind of excess I get in future.
It's not that, because you might have been able to get the 108, but then for the inconvenience might have also got on top for the delayed flight.
Yeah.
Because I didn't spend any money. Mine was for the inconvenience. That's the only reason I got mine.
You went out scavenging though, didn't you? You found a little shop and...
Yeah, I went up the cliff and it was a really bad decision because I was fine, but then because of the wind, I felt so bad afterwards.
During a snowstorm that landed 6
No,
planes.
so it wasn't even a snowstorm at first. It was just so windy. It was so cold on my face that like, do you know when you've got like a really high amount of air just blowing at your face?
That you can't take in oxygen.
I was sitting there, I was like, this gives me such a headache now, and I felt like shit for the rest of the day. So that morning, we ended up having breakfast, and we had everything packed, everything was ready. I think I've got a clip of the actual room, and then like us in the hotel waiting to go. But we ended up, people were just given this slip of paper and told, right, give this to your taxi driver, and we'll call someone for you. It's paid, it's all paid. Which I'm pretty sure you overheard a conversation. The hotel was paying for the transfer, so it was nice to the hotel in all fairness.
Yeah.
But 2 women from Manchester were Hull,
but they'd done the same flight there as us, and we were on the same flight back.
Yeah, so these 2 women were like, is this yours or outside? Because obviously we had to get a van because we had bags, a wheelchair and all that sort of shit. And I was like, well, if it's just you 2, you both got a small bag each.
There was plenty.
It was a 6-seating like taxi. I was like, just jump in ours so you're not waiting, like, because it doesn't make an inconvenience. We weren't paying for it anyway. So they jumped in, and we found out they were actually on our flight going to Iceland. They were sat in front of us because she turned around and went, yeah, so you were talking about serial killers, weren't you? So, serial killers, yeah, man, like...
Harold Shipman.
That's the one, because I didn't know the name of the guy, of the doctor, did I? And she was like, yeah, I wanted to jump in the conversation. I was like, bro, you see, if you're at they had the same flight coming back, so they were going to Manchester and then getting a train to Hull. And I was like, yeah, bro, just kind of like jump in the conversation next time. But we got to the airport quite nicely, quite good. We got there too early, didn't we, to put our bag in?
A little bit, yeah.
I think it's like 20, no, I think it's well longer than that. I think it's about 40 minutes, wasn't it? Something like that. We had to wait ages for it.
Oh, we had to drink, didn't we, when we first got there?
Yes, we got through security. I got my bullet taken off me. That usually goes on this. That usually goes on this because technically it's classed as ammunition and they wouldn't allow it.
She's up.
The timing on this.
I know. My Auntie Jill's just turned up because we're on our way away again.
We're making a clip about our last trip because we've not done it in time. So we'll just make it brief, it's alright. And then, so I lost my bullet through security because it was classed as ammunition.
They even swabbed it for gunpowder and then tell us there wasn't even gunpowder in it.
Yeah, that was the part that really confused me. They knew there was, like, they swabbed it for gunpowder knowing that having gunpowder in it made no difference anyway. Like, it didn't make a difference. They were going to take it off me regardless.
There were holes drilled through it to put a necklace on it.
Wasn't
the end of it was gone.
It'd already been fired, so it was just a shell. So I got that take off me. We ended up buying alcohol, didn't we? And that was the last clip I got, was us sitting down waiting for our flight. We then ended up getting the wrong flight.
Alex just drinking doubles.
Double pink gin and lemonades. Then we went to the wrong gate because there was a flight that was delayed.
Because so many flights were delayed, there were 2 going at the same time to Manchester.
Yeah, because that one that we were going to get on was actually supposed to be at 9 in the morning, but it got delayed until 10 past 10 past 1, the same time as ours, but ours got delayed.
You are right, clusterfuck.
Yeah, it was absolute, like, mess of a time. But we got on, then we got off the plane, some guy lost the wheelchair, found it like 15 minutes later. Dad then went to the wrong pickup place, even though he claims that he went to the right place.
He claims he went to the right place, but the guy who took us to be picked up reckoned he was in the wrong place.
I literally told you I was going to. What story?
Yeah, but,
anyway, you can do Iceland disabled. It's not easy. Don't watch any of these internet YouTubes that say it's, oh, no problem, I go back in a jiff. It is difficult, but it's doable.
It's doable, but there's certain parts I wouldn't recommend, I think. Like, if you go into, like, the pier, don't go to the pier. Like, unless you get a taxi.
We did everything that we planned to do. And a little bit more.
Yeah, so that was fun. That was interesting.
It was good.
We ended up staying for 4 nights as well.
I know, we got an extra free night, even though when we came down for breakfast the next morning, we saw people just lay about that had slept there the night before with a blanket on chairs.
That was gutting.
That was horrible.
Right, so the final question, because I'm going to use this to rub it in your face depending on what, like, you answer with in years to come. Would you trust me again for a trip?
In a second.
No.
Not a problem.
Just got it on camera. So that was Iceland. Any last words?
Thank you for my Jalemba, Mother's Day, happy birthday,
This is
Christmas
just everything put
present.
together, isn't it?
Yeah.
So,
I had fun. It was fab.
It was cold. But I looked back at the videos and I saw when we first got there, the weather was really nice that first morning.
Yeah.
So that was good. But yeah. Iceland.